Thank you for viewing my lightning talk. Users are still not the enemy. Applying security usability to COVID-19 procedures. I'm Anne-Marie Horcher. I'm a 2021 Fulbright Scholar, hopefully going to Poland to work on media literacy and cybersecurity. In the picture you see me touring Washington, D.C. on a shared bicycle just a year ago. That is so not happening this summer because COVID-19. As we all return to work and sports and life from the first wave, we have a new security barrier and usability problem, these procedures. So, security is the freedom from danger or threat. Usability is how well something can be used. But in the first wave, we had unusable COVID security. We're all in quarantine and all activities stop. Well, we know better. That's not going to hold up long term because if you have mechanisms incompatible with work and life, people will go around it. But Simpson Garfinkel says if you use patterns that promote both security and usability, you can move those patterns to multiple cases. In other words, take those patterns used for computer security and apply them to COVID-19 security. Just like security, COVID-19 procedures produce COVID caution fatigue, and so users do things to get around it, just like that code printed right there on the number pad. So looking at the principles of security usability, no external burden, consistent vocabulary and controls, least surprise, make it work the way the user expects, standard policies, and good security now, which means you do the best you can with the technology and the information you have at the time. Corona is a novel virus. What's going to happen will keep changing, but these are the current CDC guidelines. Let's see how they stack up in terms of how they're implemented and how they stack up against the principles. So, 6 people stay at home. Easy to understand, works the way you expect it to, consistent vocabulary, but do you get the day off or day without pay? How many sick days do you get? Daily health check. Hopefully you already have a thermometer and you know how to use it, but what happens when you don't? So that self-reported data could be inconsistent, and also maybe they'll take your temperature at work. Limit contact and stay 6 feet away. That's going on. People pretty much understand that, but not everybody is enforcing that. Personal protection equipment. Don't leave home without it because you may not be able to go in the store. Of course, that depends on what state you're in, and some stores are getting around the burden by supplying masks. Clean surfaces. This is the change passwords of the COVID-19 procedures. It's easy to understand, and it makes people feel good, but it's not the primary means of transmission. And how often do you need to clean? Between every customer, every hour, twice a day. So, looking at the scorecard, not so great for security usability, and even as these procedures keep changing, you want to keep improving how well they are implemented, because if you don't, we're not getting good results. 12 states have rising cases of corona, 2 shootings in Michigan over mask wearing, and there's many confrontations. 44% of campers at a sleepover camp, young campers, were infected by not following COVID security because obviously they went around it because they weren't usable. Should we wait for the vaccine before we do something? Good Security Now says we do the best we can with what we got now, because we have an election to run, we have kids get back to school, an economy to restart, and our health to protect. Hopefully, if people are following security usability procedures and understand why they're doing this for COVID, they don't get things like this. Thank you for your time. If you're going to talk about this, please get a hold of me here.